Potter's Journal. Winter only comes once a year. You have got to enjoy it while it lasts. Today, everything is glazed over with ice, which has got me thinking, what's in the kiln today? You know, the conditions have to be just right for this. It could be the same temperature, and one day you get rain, and another time you get snow or ice. What makes it happen? It's not just in the kiln. Here it is in nature. Okay, the same problems we have. When we get it right, we get a beautiful glaze, and we're going through a bit of a canyon of ice. The weatherman knew we can try to get it right in our kiln. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Let's see what's in the kiln today. In case we lose power, what's in the kiln today? Just a quickie at a few that are all glazed over, and colors that look like the glazed over trees. I think that one we've seen before. I'm not showing you the entire kiln load. It was mostly pies and more Pittsburgh mugs, but I do have a couple things of interest here. There are 4 pots out of this kiln load that really mean a lot to me. This is not one of them, but I did this 5 years ago. And if you look close, you know, pinholes everywhere. So it's been a matter of a technique I like, but finding a glaze I like. I did it again a year later, and it was a clay that, okay, was too low a temperature and bloated and chipped. So it's taken me a long time to get to this point. I brush on the white slip. I've demoed this on a kick wheel, and everybody liked seeing that. And then I swipe through it. When you swipe through these trailed lines, it opens it up and also catches on the rib. And so it's an interesting technique that I've developed. But I'm just now brave enough and finding a glaze that's working on it for me. So I am really pleased to, keep coming back to something now and again. Not just throwing yourself against the wall day after day, but putting it aside and coming back a good while later to have it finally turn out. Now, there's some mugs here that are a couple years old, 3 years old. It kept working great when I did small pieces, but not when I moved up to the big ones. So the question now is, am I going to be brave enough to put one of the larger pieces glaze and put in the little vases? I think this one we saw before in a past firing, because I got these out just for myself to look at and compare to some older stuff. But speaking all glazed over, the conditions have to be right, just like the temperature to get it to stick to the trees. We'll find out if the power goes out, if I get separated. That's why I'm getting a little quick video up. But interesting how this is the oatmeal glaze. If it's a little thicker, sometimes it comes out with a little bit of an icy blue look. And I guess oatmeal looks like that when you cook it too. It's not something I cook. So even these were made a year ago, and I've been holding off firing them. So, okay, a kiln load of mugs and pies, but 4 pots there, or maybe it was only, yeah, 3 that really made me happy. So, see, we'll take a quick look in the studio too. And just like on the pots, it seems to relax or act differently on each one. On these ones, it really drifts off. Okay, so that was contemporary and now back to the traditional on slipware. Glad to be past the monotony of the 100 mugs, but I was just starting to get some studio routine to go on here. And we will see now what the storm does if the power goes out and puts a stop to this. And I already have several videos on making these. These are the 1 pound and the 2 pound. I still want to do 4, 6, and 8. I think one of my videos was 9 pound. If the power does go out, I don't know about putting 9 pounds of clay on a kick wheel. And it's out in the cold studio anyway, but I can spend time wedging clay, getting that ready. I have some dried up glazes, small batches that I'll need to crush and rehydrate, maybe wax the bottoms of pots. This glazing really is incredible. Even these guys have a thick, healthy coat. Okay, so if things get so glazed over, we lose power, I won't be able to upload, and you will not be able to stop back for another video. Don't worry, I will be enjoying, okay, the looks of the world all glazed over. And the pots. And I do hear some wind picking up. If we get too much glaze up there, the weight can bring down trees and branches, the power can go out. But if you saw my tree hugger video, where I had some cut down as timber, there is some open sky, so they're no longer right over the roof. So I will be able to sleep safe.